Good morning on this sunny Alberta day. Sunny where I am in Alberta, anyways. I'm up in north central Alberta by Westlock. So today I thought I'd do something a little different for my social media posts. I've been trying to write this blog for the last few days, and it's just not coming across in written words. So I thought maybe video is a better idea. So the topic is getting travel advice off of Facebook groups. Now, I don't know why it surprises me that people go to Facebook groups for travel advice. I mean, they ask medical advice, veterinary advice, dog training advice. So why not travel advice, right? Well, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a veterinarian and I'm not a dog trainer, but I am a travel consultant and I have been for 30 years. So that those are the ones that jump out at me. So what got me on this subject was there's a page I follow, and don't get me wrong, I follow a lot of Facebook groups travel related, and they are a good tool. But the other day, somebody asked a question on there. It was a pretty vague question. It was just, what is the best resort to go to in Cuba? Within about 3 minutes, she had about 35 answers. Now, something to keep in mind when those people are answering that question, they're answering it based on what they like, their desires. If they're a really high end person, that's the question that they're going to, or the answer that they're going to give is a resort that's very high end. Or maybe they're not a beach person, so the pool is great, but maybe the beach is not that great there. There's a lot of different scenarios. They don't know you, so they don't know what your travel likes and desires or styles are. They're answering that question based on themselves and what they like. So all of those, ask them for sure, but take it with a grain of salt, and then maybe ask somebody who knows. Very often on these pages, that's the only place people go as well. There are people that go back to the same resort year after year, and they love that resort, so they're always going to go on a Facebook group and recommend that resort. Maybe they've never been to other resorts, maybe they've never been to another destination. Always take those with a grain of salt, and then do your research or ask your travel consultant, because that's what we're here for. The bigger thing is, though, are the serious questions that people ask on there. It astounds me. Entry requirements, how long your passport has to be valid for, currency, do I need a visa? Can I even go to that country? People do ask those questions on these Facebook groups, and I think I've just been reading them more lately, so I've noticed them more. But the misinformation given on those pages is astounding. Um, I just saw somebody the other day tell somebody, "Oh no, you're fine. You can cancel up to a week before you go on a cruise." That's not correct. There are so many different scenarios that people think they know the answer, or in their mind they know the answer, but it's not their profession. So especially things like entry requirements and visa requirements and passport requirements, don't ask that on of strangers on Facebook. Don't rely on strangers on Facebook to give you that correct information. Reach out to us. We're happy to help. We'll direct you in the right direction. If you're Canadian, for entry requirements, canada.gc.ca is a good resource. You can reach out to us. We'll send you the link. So next time you have a big travel question, instead of relying on strangers on Facebook, maybe reach out. We're here to help. Again, don't get me wrong. Travel groups are a very good tool. They're good for things like, hey, when you get to Puerto Vallarta, just a heads up. I've been there a million times. Don't talk to the people in the airport for your transfers. They're timeshare people. Go right out and get on your transfer. Things like that are great information to get off of travel groups. But don't let it plan your trip, and definitely don't take advice on serious things that are going to ruin your vacation, like entry requirements. We're here to help. Reach out. We'd love to chat. Have a great weekend. If you're taking a long weekend, have an even better one.